As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pioneers of Portland.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, this defense for the Browns very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A second down throw for Purdy.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Now Hill to return it.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Purdy.
He finds his man, complete. It's Fleming. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pick.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Najee Harris with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pioneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
2nd and 5. Davis-Price once more.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Now they go play action with Howell.
Eluding the pressure right. They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Davis-Price is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Purdy. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Steps away. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Here's 3rd and 6.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be
2nd and 7 from the 20. Faking the handoff. Howell. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Returnable for Lockett. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And what a big-time play there. 61 yards.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He has all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Harris is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Purdy
Sliding out of the pocket.
and just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. It's now third and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. On third down, here's Harris. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Najee Harris with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Another touch for Davis Price.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
64 yards for him on the ground so far. Terrific in this first half.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15.
They'll give this to Davis Price running right.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Here's second and 7.
Amani Hooker up for the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle him.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. And there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again. Hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
They'll run with Davis Price.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Running left, Davis Price.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Ty Davis Price
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get him the ball, give him a little momentum.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Trayvon Walker
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Purdy looking to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Clark.
He's to the 15.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Adam Troutman, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
Now Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
One last shot before the break. Howell
looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Howell.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Pioneers 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Purdy now to throw.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give left side for Davis Price.
Muscles him off. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Ty Davis Price.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Pioneers 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Chigakonkwo.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A good gain of 12 yards that time.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Purdy now on second down.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Here's second and 10. Throwing here, Howell. Aquo. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he whips that one incomplete there.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Touchdown!
Van Jefferson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Pioneers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
72 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Purdy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. Inside the 20.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Al now to throw it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Purdy off the play fake. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Dancing to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
22 yards there, a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
Give to Davis-Price up the middle here.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
And 8-yard pickup. First down, Cleveland.
Davis-Price up the middle.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's quickly out wide to Davis.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Here's a give to Davis-Price.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, Davis-Price.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 18-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
It got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
19 tight, 19 tight. Last thing, 19. Track 60.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
And the Portland first down.
Purdy.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Take off.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
19 Lions.
Throwing here, Purdy. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Brock Purdy.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Pioneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Pioneers 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll go play action. Howell.
And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
First down, Cleveland.
Here we go, Shaq.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Now a run with Davis Price.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Now they go play action with Howell.
On the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Touchdown, Browns.
Darius Davis.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Pioneers 28. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? this, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Purdy with one final shot here.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to